What's going on, my PT peeps and my Walking Dead family? One Eyebrow back from the PT channel to talk about Fear the Walking Dead Season 4, the trailer breakdown. So obviously, spoiler warning, if you don't want to see this information, talk about it, discuss it, anything like that, spoilers are coming because we're going to discuss the trailer for Season 4 of Fear the Walking Dead, and it looks good. Very good. It's a long trailer, so it's a long trailer breakdown. I'm excited for Fear the Walking Dead Season 4. How about you? Now, Fear the Walking Dead is part of the Walking Dead universe, and so is our Walking Dead family. Become a member of our Walking Dead family by subscribing to the PT channel. It's easy. All you gotta do is hit the subscribe button, and I hope you do. Now, we see Naomi and Alicia at the start of the trailer in a truck or Jeep driving to a closed down water park. Now, Alicia and Naomi, not sure if they meet each other before they meet up with Madison, because at the end of Season 3, we just saw Madison, nobody else. So we're not sure if they're separated and for how long, but you see the water park. Alicia and Naomi are talking about the churros they used to get here, and this place was awesome. And there's a great shot of Alicia and Naomi. Naomi's a new character for Season 4, but the water park, well, at least some of it, was shut down for the filming of it. I believe it's a real water park in real life in Texas. So we'll see them scavenge, run into some walkers, have some problems here. We'll see Alicia run into walkers in the trailer as well. She kicks one into the water. It's pretty cool. But you'll see that they're stepping through walkers. Alicia kills a walker and they continue on through the closed down water park. Alicia and Naomi are linked together at some part of the season, obviously. Then we see a guy scavenging in a convenience store. There's walkers on the outside of a chained door or back room or something. I don't know who this guy is, but we'll see him again. Then we see a new character of John. He's in a room. He's by a car in a lot of the promo pictures, so I'm not sure who this guy is connected with, but I'll run into Morgan for sure. Luciana is back. Luciana, we knew she was coming back because she posted stuff on her Instagram. Luciana and Nick will see each other again. We'll see if it's awkward or not. There's Luciana. Here's Nick. Are they in the same bed together? I don't know. It doesn't look like it, but they could be. I think they'll run into each other pretty early on into the season, so we'll see if that's weird or not. I'm not sure if this is Madison or Alicia, but looking on into the baseball field, the baseball stadium, they're clearly at a location of a baseball stadium here that took over, or someone did. They're cooking eggs, so they have gas or electric or something here to have some creature comforts. You see later on that they have animals and stuff at the baseball stadium, if this is where it is. Strand's still alive, and most of the people from last season are still alive, except for Daniel. I don't see him anywhere. I'm not sure if he is or not, but I don't see him in this trailer at all. Naomi drinking something from a cup or a mug. You see Luciana, is that Nick, and someone in the blurry background. So they're probably at the cafeteria of the stadium, possibly. You see Madison looking on somewhere. You also see an RV in the background, someone there. So is this the parking lot at the stadium? Is Madison already at the stadium? We see Nick here, and in the blue shirt and the blurriness with the tool, that's Madison raking something on the ground, doing something for the field and the crops. Nick has a hammer, and we'll see him with the hammer in a couple clips. I think he's kind of bored here. It's not as exciting or action-packed like it was in Mexico. You can see him being like, oh man, this is kind of boring here. I need some action. He's a junkie. He needs adrenaline. He needs dependency. He needs drugs. He needs pharmaceuticals. He might be turning into an adrenaline junkie. If you watch the clip, the trailer online, listen to the lyrics of the song in the background. I think it says back, and it's like he's falling back into his bad habits. What do you make of it, guys? Post your comments below. He's driving somewhere, not sure where he's going, if he's going after someone or trying to help someone, but he runs into a problem with walkers all around the car. You can see a walker there, but here's a good shot of a bunch of walkers surrounding his car. Not sure where he's going or what he's doing, but he's running into some trouble as always. You know, Nick runs into a lot of trouble. That's the kind of character he is. There's a good shot of the stadium outside. A baseball stadium is a good spot, a good location, especially if it's an outdoor stadium with grass. You can plant stuff, rip it up, use the soil. Pretty cool stuff. A bunch of walkers. Hopefully people won't be talking about, is this the Whispers? Is that the Whispers? Not every walker we're going to see is the Whispers. We might see the Whispers on the show. We might not. And here's a new character, Althea, in her badass SWAT vehicle. Guns galore, weapons. I want to see how she got this thing or what this character is all about. She's driving down the road, and I believe she runs into Morgan. You can kind of see down the center of the road, there's a person walking there. I believe that's Morgan. So Althea and Morgan's going to connect to the new characters also. Not sure if this is the same part where Nick is driving, but it could be Naomi or somebody else. It looks like Naomi to me, but we'll see how it plays out. Luciana looks on. She's talking to someone or looking on. Luciana's back. I want to know how she got there, and hopefully we see her story from coming from Mexico to Texas, because this story takes place in Texas. Here's a new character, a girl probably at the stadium. Not sure who this is or what her story is all about, but when I see her, I see a young version of the girl in Modern Family. Here's a good picture of Althea. She's got a scope pointed at someone. Not sure if this picture connects with the next one or if she has her gun pointed at Morgan or somebody else. But here looks like the guy that was in the convenience store, the jacket, the beard, the face. Not sure if this is the new villain or just a small group. Wonder if we'll see Proctor John or not. You see Strand with a gun, with John behind him. John is a new character here. I'm excited for John just because he looks pretty badass with the hat and the guns. He's like Quick Draw McGraw. Here's a shot of Alicia pointing her gun at someone. You can kind of see John's hat in the background. So is this when they meet Naomi? Because if you look at the hair, you look at the gun, and the next shot is Naomi. Is Naomi in the truck that Alicia and Naomi go to? Is this their first meeting? We'll see how it plays out, but Naomi's a season regular, so she should be around for a while. Here's another shot of Nick. He has the hammer in his hand, and he's looking at someone. We'll see who he's looking at in a second, but who do you think it is? It is, drumroll, Morgan. You can see Morgan with a bandage on his leg. I'm going to talk about more of that in a second, but Nick and Morgan's interactions won't be pretty good. I think Morgan beats the crap out of him, and I hope he does. Good shot of John here. He takes out some walkers. Is he living in this truck by himself? I'm interested in this character. I like Garrett Dillahunt. I think he's going to do a good job. Morgan is walking down the road, and you can see it says, "Welcome to Texas." So that should answer a lot of people's questions about where is this taking place. Because remember, they were in Mexico. They were going north. Boom, to Texas. So they film in Austin, Texas, or around there. It's going to take place in Texas. So Morgan goes from Virginia to Texas for some reason. Not sure what it is. You can see the bandage around his leg, but the season 8 finale of The Walking Dead connects with Fear the Walking Dead season 4. So something's going to happen to Morgan in the next 3 episodes. We'll see how it happens. He's got a hat. How is he getting there? Did he really seriously walk from Virginia to Texas? Did he have a horse? Did he take a helicopter, a car? What's going on here? Morgan looks to be being recorded in this part of the trailer, that he lost some people, then he lost himself, and it's kind of interesting who's recording him and why. Morgan is taking out some people here. He's not messing around. It's same good old cray-cray Morgie. Don't mess with them. It's not after Eastman. It's after the season 8 finale. Morgan takes out these 2 clowns in a trailer park, and in some other parts of the trailer, you see some trailers get blown up and some gunfire, so it looks to be action-packed, guys. I'm excited for season 4 of Fear. Morgan, they said, not messing around, taking out the people left and right. He's got his stick. He doesn't look to be bandaged up here, so he looks to get some medical attention. He looks to be here with Althea in that badass SWAT vehicle. I want to know more about that vehicle and what's up with that. Hopefully we'll see that more and more. But Morgan looks to connect with Althea first. Madison is still around, and I don't really like Madison. I'm not a big fan of this character because of her lack of facial expressions and emotions. Hopefully that changes, but Madison, Alicia, Luciana, Nick, this looks like the way they shot it, or I should say the way they edited it, is that this group comes to the stadium where Madison is already at. She looks to be excited to see Alicia. Look at the emotions, lack of emotions. Come on, Madison, be better than that. Give her some emotions. That's all we want. Then we see a border wall or entrance opening. You see some walkers in the distance. This is probably at the stadium or somewhere else. I'm not sure if we're going to have more than one locations or the stadium will last or what happens with it, but they open it up to a field. People are going out on a run or something. I'm not sure if there's 2 people in the center going somewhere or what's going on. Then we see Morgan. Looks to be that he's talking to Madison. So I still think that Madison and Nick are going to be the main characters of Fear the Walking Dead. Don't know how Morgan's going to fit in, but hopefully he gets more screen time, and that makes sense for the connection and the crossover. But the way they put it in the trailer, the edited, it looks like Morgan is talking to Madison, and I'm interested to how Morgan connects with all this. You see Nick kissing Luciana goodbye, so it looks to be that they're all right. They're leaving the stadium to go somewhere else. Not sure who's driving, if it's Strand, Luciana, Alicia, if they're all going together, but Luciana is with Nick again. We'll see if it works out. I kind of like Luciana. We'll see her backstory. Hopefully, we'll see how she got there. I want to know more about her. We see them drive away. They close the gates, and it's pretty awesome to be at a baseball stadium. We'll see how long it lasts. Hopefully, it does for a while. It looks to be a great spot. Nick looks on as Luciana and the group drives away. Wherever they're going, I don't know. Nick is also looks to be talking to that girl that we saw before that I said looks like the girl from Modern Family, well, a younger version. And we'll see what that young girl is all about. But Nick's like, I like it here. I'm staying here. What's your deal, lady? We'll see how it works out. Walkers are coming in someplace. They put up some boards. They're working together. You see Nick, Strand, and Naomi, and I don't know if that's Madison or somebody else, but they're working together. They got a good setup here. They got cows and sheep. They got some eggs. They got some food source. They got some crops. It looks to be a pretty great setup, and I think this should stick around for a while, but in the world of The Walking Dead, it probably won't. People are going to want to come take this. We'll see a villain, a group. Is it Proctor John? I'm sure somebody's going to come around and want to take this stadium for themselves. Great picture of Nick and Madison working together with people digging up some of the soil on the field. You see the inside stadium with the seats. I'm interested to see what happens here. Strand and Madison are talking, and Strand's like, why did you save me? Why did you do this? Madison, with her great facial expressions, she says, I know you, Strand. I also like drinking with you. I also like hanging out with you, because they had the drinks at the hotel and everything. So we'll see if they last. Who lives? Strand, Madison. Do you like either of these characters? They're okay. I like Strand early on. We'll see what kind of character he turns into. And if he continues his shisty ways, he is a swindler. So that has to come back around. Althea, I like her line here. She's like, new people. I like new people. So this is her in her SWAT vehicle. And then we see some trucks with a large group of people coming out of each truck. I don't know if this is they're going to attack the stadium, who this group is or what it is, but are they the Proctors or another group? Is this the group walking towards the stadium? Is it walkers? Is it some other threat? I'm excited to find out, guys. I'm interested to know the story of Fear the Walking Dead Season 4. Althea, this is when she hits a switch and the guns come out, and I'm sure the lights and the guns are pointed at someone Althea's trying to take out. Is it Morgan? Is it John? Is it some other guy? Is this guy playing games with them? Because the way Morgan and John are, they look to be captured. You see other people with guns around them, so Morgan and John could be in trouble, but Althea probably saves them. Alicia's not messing around. She takes down a bunch of walkers. She does a kick and a swipe and a slash and a cut. Alicia's pretty cool. I like her. She's growing on me more and more. She's not messing around. Not sure what's going on here, but she's clearing out some walkers for some run or some setup, maybe around the stadium, or another run with the truck behind them. They're probably doing something. Morgan, again, is not messing around. That is the Morgan cray-cray face. He's got his stick, and he's taking some people out. He's in clear mode. If he can take the Saviors down, he can take anyone around. None of these people, in my eyes, are going to have a candle to Morgan. He takes this guy out. The guy blocks, and then Morgan comes down low. What's going on here? Is this around the trailer park again? Not sure, but Morgan is not messing around again. This is going to come after the end of Season 8. So Season 8 is going to end, and Morgan's going to go to Texas. This looks to be the same guy previously that was with Morgan and John. I could be wrong, but Althea looks to be the other person in this picture. So maybe Althea rescues Morgan and John, and then this guy comes back around and Althea takes this guy out. She knocks the gun down and then punches him in the face. So this is clearly a villain or a group or something that's a problem for them. You see Althea kicking butt. I like Althea already. It's funny that her real life name, the actress's name, is Maggie, but she's Althea on the show. Strand and his gun taking out somebody here. Looks to be around the stadium, obviously, because they're inside it. Or is it a soccer stadium or somewhere else? Looks to be a little different in my eyes, but Strand is shooting at somebody. We got an ambulance blowing up for some reason. Not sure who this person is. Is it somebody else? But it could be Naomi. I don't think it's Madison, but something's blowing up. John's got his gun drawn out with Morgan looking on. We'll see what happens here, but again, John's not messing around either, so I like John already. He kind of looks like the man in black from Westworld. Another trailer park scene here with a bunch of walkers getting mowed down. The trailer park, homes, it looks like trailer park to me. Explosions, some gun battle is happening here. Not sure if this is Nick or Luciana or someone, but a walker is attacking. It looks like a woman with a braid or some long hair. The walker's got acupuncture things in their face or toothpicks or something growing out of their face or stabbed in the face. The K&B effects doing a great job for Fear the Walking Dead walkers. Here's the trailer park. Explosion. Again, it's going to be explosive in these trailers for something's happening here. John looks to be taking cover from some group. So I don't know if it's John and Morgan and Althea fighting that other group. If John and Morgan are captured at some point and they got to get away and they're saved by Althea. Here's a good shot of Morgan running for some reason. I'm interested to know how, why, when, what's going on with Morgan and why he leaves The Walking Dead for Fear the Walking Dead and what happens to him. Here's Alicia kicking a walker into the water at the water park. What are they doing at the water park? Are they just trying to scavenge and hopefully find something? We'll find out. Nick and Morgan. This is one of the best parts of the trailer. It's at the very end of it. Morgan's looking in at something and Nick's like, well, what if I did this? And then Morgan's like, whoosh, hits him with the stick. And Morgan just keeps teaching Nick a lesson. Don't mess with Morgan. But you can see the bandage clearly around Morgan's right thigh. This is probably at the end of season 8, the battle. Nick's like, man, what? He's getting frustrated because Morgan is not messing around. And don't mess with Morgan, Nick. You're going to learn this the hard way. You can see a bump on Nick's forehead on the right side of his head. But Morgan's bandage on his thigh. Something has to happen with the Saviors towards the end of the season. Is it going to be next week's episode or the season 8 finale? Again, Nick tries to do something. He swings at Morgan. And Morgan clearly defends himself, smacks him in the face with the stick. I'm excited to see this interaction with Nick and Morgan. It might be one of the best parts of the season. Nick is underestimating Morgan. And we all know you shouldn't do that because Nick doesn't know Morgan like we do. So Morgan's going to kick him in the butt, take him down. Clearly he trips him. Nick's like, oh, okay, I guess I don't mess with this guy. Hopefully you should learn that, Nick. Don't mess with Morgan, especially when he's in clear mode, baby. So I'm excited for season 4 of Fear the Walking Dead. How about you guys? That's the trailer breakdown. If you're on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, we are at the Walking Dead community. We got a Facebook page and a group. We also have Walking Dead mystery boxes. We're on Twitter and Instagram at the PT channel. We have a PT channel Facebook page. A lot of good stuff connected on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Fight for Us is my book series, available now on Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, Kindle. We have paperback and digital versions, obviously. 6 books available now. Fight for Us is my book series. It's going strong. You can get a t-shirt. Link is in the description. Become a PTP by subscribing, guys. I hope you do become a valued member of our channel. We have prizes and giveaways coming up. When we hit 100,000 subscribers, we're going to do a major prize giveaway. We're going to do many before that, but to be eligible for the prizes, you got to be a subscriber. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know your thoughts on Fear the Walking Dead Season 4. I'm excited for it. How about you? And remember, guys, you got to make some left turns before you make a right one.